Hey everybody, this is Crazy with Crazy Gaming. We're back for another episode of Dual Universe. So, I've been busy since we last did the video. What I've been busy with is mining and building up my monies so that I could buy a proper cargo ship so that I could mine and make more money. So, oh, hussy. We're going to go ahead and park this thing up here. And we're going to run inside the market. And we're going to see if we can't sell all this stuff we have. As you can see, I'm at $1.5 million now. 1.5 million, and we're going to do the buy orders or sell orders, and we're going to do materials, mineable materials, and then we're going to do ore, and then we're going to hit tier 1 ores. We'll start with the bauxite. We're going to sell that. Then we're going to go to the coal, and we're insta selling all of this. And then the hematite. We'll sell that. And the quartz. We'll sell that. Alright, so now we're going to go down to the tier 2 ores. We're going to do the limestone. We'll sell that. And the malachite. We have any. There's not much. Okay, so I barely made 100,000 off of that. Problem with that is that will take us 10 years to do, and we don't want to spend 10 years doing that. So we're going to go back up here. We're going to drop down. We're going to go out here where our feeder is. And we're going to hit Alt and B. Okay, so the speeder is now in our inventory. And it's right here. And I think actually we need to pull that back out. We need to go back over to our base before we leave. I didn't think about it. We have to re-equip our speeder. And to do that, we're going to run down the ramp so we don't have to drive down the ramp. And we're going to run back to our base real quick. And then once we get back from the base, we are going to come back and catch a flight. And I'll explain more once we get back. So, let me go ahead and deploy my speeder. I believe that's the direction of our base. Hit map. There is our base. We're going to make this our destination, which should give us a position. There it is. We're going to deploy this. And then we're going to hit the 3 button. We're running a little low on fuel, but not much. No fuel left in my active container. Do I not? Did I leave my fuel somewhere? Yep, we sure did. It doesn't matter. We don't really worry about the fuel here. We have plenty to get there and back. So now, instead of using my W button to go forward, I'm going to use my mouse wheel to scroll. And I'm going to set it at 100%. Now I don't have to hold down on the buttons anymore. And I want to travel in my speeder. Makes things a lot easier. But yeah, I've been doing some research, finding out some new things, figuring out some more things, and connecting with old friends. And I connected back up with a friend that me and him and another guy were, well, there's four of us that had a factory, a massive factory. We made parts and sold parts, and we also made some pretty awesome ships. And they were very large mining ships, cargo ships. Alright, so as soon as we get to the base, we'll come back. Okay, we're back. We're at the base. And what I forgot to grab here was the territory unit that I purchased yesterday. Yes, I bought some things. Now we're going to return back to here. Oh, and by the way, fuel in Alioth is a lot cheaper than it is here. Let me tell you. But yeah, running the speeder at full throttle, controlling the terrain by using the space bar, which forces us up. We're no longer slamming into mountains and trees and all that stuff like we were before. And at times it feels like we're just like we're flying. Especially when we come off the edge of one of these big plateaus like this. You can really get some altitude. Alright, so the plan is we're going to get back to the space station. We're going to pocket rocket our little speeder here. And we're going to take a shuttle and go to Alioth. And then once we get to Alioth, we're going to go do some mining over there, only we're not going to be using our pocket rocket to do it. We're going to be using what's called a Mule. And my buddy had this, and when he found out I hadn't purchased a ship yet, he told me that I could use it however long I wanted, for as long as I wanted, which basically, he doesn't really care about it. He's kind of giving it to me. I don't want it for free. I have enough that I could actually buy a Mule now myself. The Mule sells for $1,010,000, I think. We have way more than that. But I'm saving this money because that's not what the ship I want to buy. I want to buy a space-worthy ship. That one's going to cost me about $3.2 million. And so I want to save up $4 million before I purchase it, because once I purchased it, I'm going to need to put fuel in it, and that's not just the atmospheric fuel, it's going to be space fuel as well. In other words, I want a ship that's space worthy, so if I want to travel, let's say Mattis or one of them other planets, or go mine an asteroid, I'll be able to do that. But for now, we're going to be mining on Alioth. And in this planet, you can only mine the territory that you own. You cannot mine any other body's territory, or even an unclaimed territory. Where on Alioth, that's different. Not the same. Alright, A, B, pocket rocket, into the pocket it goes, and let's go jump on the transport. Before we do that, I think, is there a, I believe there may be a, I'm not sure, I gotta remember. Yes, there is. We're going to go to the UAF store, and I'm going to show you the ship that I am going to purchase. This one will haul up to 200 tons, which is a pretty good amount, and it's 2.85 million, which means I want about 4 million because I need to fuel it and I need to have monies in what do you call it, availability, whatever, emergency money. I don't think we can get up on this one. Yeah, we can. Alright. That's the cockpit. And look at the adjusters on these. They're space brakes, basically. There's the adjusters. Ailerons. These are the space engines right here, the orange ones. This thing is well designed, it's pretty nice. Although, that's one of the reasons you need to have that extra money, is for fuel, which is more expensive. Because now you're not just purchasing fuel for the space engines, you're purchasing them for the regular engines as well. This has a ramp. A door right here, then when you open it, a ramp will drop down right here so that you can go inside the ship. These are the engines. Let's see, those are large, I think. No, those are medium, I think. Nope, they're large. These are large atmospheric engines. These ones here that looks like a big X. And the orange ones are, the outside orange ones I think are thrusters. These may be the engines. Take a look. Basic space engines. Yeah, basic space engines medium. Basic space engine medium. So there's 4 space engines, which is real nice because it will give you an opportunity to basic space engine small, and if you notice, the jets are pointing the opposite way of these ones, and that's because I believe those ones are used for braking and maneuvering. Anyway, so we have 2 large atmospheric engines and then 4 medium space engines and 2 small space engines for braking. But this thing is going to be awesome when it's in my pocket. And like I said, I need to get about 4 million because it's almost 3 million just for the ship. And so 200 ton of storage, which is real nice. All right, so we're going to get out of here. I was curious about this one. That's a hauler. This one will carry 900 tons. But we won't need something like that until we're like mining asteroids or whatever. So that being said, let's go back down and catch the transport to Alioth. And there's the transport center right there. Now, I am linked with the containers on the cargo hauler that I have, the ore hauler, which is the Mule. And as soon as we landed, I got a little notification that I am linked now with my... I'm now linked to this ship. It's still dark here. It was dark here when I left. Alright, let's see if we can find that ship. Where did I put it? I believe I parked it back here somewhere. Nope. Now there's one of those cars, and somebody's put a small container. Basic container. But I think they've modified this thing. Now look at the engine. It looks like it's got a couple of small engines. Medium engine. Military atmospheric. So this guy upgraded that thing pretty good. Anyways, where is our ship at? This is not it. This is a Mule though. So what we're going to do is just hit the construct button. Okay, so I haven't claimed that thing, so my name's not on it, so I'm going to have to find it. Pretty sure it's not... over here. I was pretty sure I planted it up here last night. Is this it? Nope. This may be it here. Yes. Okay, so this is the ship. I'm gonna check my fuel real quick. Let's go inside and see if we can... Before we do that though, let's see what's on our ring container. It says it's empty. Okay, so let's run... Actually, let's put... our territory unit in the link container, and let's put this stuff in the link container as well. Get it out of our inventory. Move this up here. Alright. We want to go to the market, which is right here. We're going to have to fly there. Okay, so this is not like piloting a speeder. It's a lot different. Let's get turned in the direction we want to be heading, which is back over there. We're going to turn up our power all the way to 100%. We can get up. Hopefully I won't crash. You can crash fairly easy. I'm going to bring our power back down to 60% now that we're airborne, and then we're going to even drop it even further. All we want to do is get a space that we can land on. Okay, we'll put our landing gear down. I'm going to hit C. And then we're going to hit F. Yay, we made it and we didn't crash. Now, I was a pretty good pilot before, but I'm new back in the game and nothing, even though nothing has changed. It's been a while since I've had to maneuver these around, and so I'm still getting used to it. You can crash these things very easily, and they're very, very, very expensive to repair. You want to try and not do that if you can. Like this place was pretty vacated, we could have probably landed closer. Actually, let's do that. See if we can get over to the other side. Now, instead of me flying this thing all the way over there, I'm going to show you a little trick in case you... Well, that's not our ship. Our ship is way back here. In case you get yourself in a position and you're having a hard time, I'm using the maneuver tool, then I'm going to left click when I'm pointing at my ship. And now I can pick the ship up and I can maneuver it over this way. I'm going to use my mouse wheel to push it away from me, and then I'm going to set it down and release it by left clicking again. Now I'll run over here Move it a little farther. Actually, we're going to fly it, but I just wanted to show you that, so let's fly over there. And we'll bring the ship down and we'll park it. And this way, when we go inside the shop, our link container stays linked to us. So, like I said, you know, if you do get the game and you do play, just remember that when you get ready to start flying, you want to really take it easy, take your time, get a feel for it, be out in an open space where there's no obstacles, so you can kind of play with it. Because it's very touchy and tricky sometimes. Alright, so we need to buy consumables. And now, here's another thing. If I don't want to look, I'm going to take this off. If I don't want to look, I can just type fuel in here. And then a little search engine, hit like this. Boom, there we go. We need to buy some nitron fuel, so we're going to look for the cheapest. Let's see. Do all. You see, here's some for... That's on Haven. We don't want to fly all the way back to Haven to pick it up. This is 1024, and it's at Market Haven as well. 1025 is District 6. So we're going to buy this. And we want to get us $1,200 of those. Okay, so we don't have it in storage here because we bought it from 6. So how we're going to get that is we're going to come back over here to the exit. We're going to go F, or I mean C, go down. We're going to jump in our ship. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for Market 6 by coming back here. Market 7. I'm going to turn around. And we're going to head back over there. I'm going to do it the same way we came here. Start lowering our speed because we don't really need to be going that fast. We're not going that far, as you can see. Let's see if we can get up on the deck. No problems. This is a lot smaller. I'm going to start lowering our fuel. Then we're going to land. Hey, we made it without crashing. That's a good thing. Alright, so we're at 7. And where we want to go is, let's see. We want to go back over there. I'm going to go all the way to the end of the market on the left side. When we get over here, there's going to be a place we can jump in to go to market 6. And 6 right in front of us. We just step up on the pad, hit enter, and that'll take us over to market 6. Market launching place. We're in District 6 now. We want to climb up. And give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so they're going to be doing the maintenance tomorrow. Tabs, we got off the screen. Alright, so we're at 6, but we need to go to the marketplace. We need to see where the marketplace is, where we're at. Where are we at? Okay, so this has got to be marketplace. This is the marketplace we want to go. So what we're going to do is find the direction we need to go. And as you can see, it really isn't that far. What have we here? It's a core. So somebody's rebuilding their speeder probably. Or they're attempting to make a ship. Yeah, so we're just going to run over here real fast. Let's hit the V and get the territories unmarked. And this is common around most marketplaces. You'll see ships like this one that we parked out here. People don't want to land on the platform because sometimes you can have a hard time and you do one wrong move and you end up crashing into somebody or crashing your ship. Either way, you have to repair it, and it can be very expensive, especially the more complex the ship. Now, all these used to be connected. The UAE store and all that. UEF store. There's one connected to this one for some reason. Alright. So let's go over to the marketplace so that we can buy stuff. But there's no way to... Basically what they separated was the ability to shuttle from the marketplaces now. So you have to... The size of that thing. Now somebody built that by hand. They put a lot of money into that thing. Because they got the great big, huge... This thing is a beast. They have the great big, huge... atmospheric fuel tank. And the huge atmospheric space fuel. This guy obviously travels out in space and probably spends his time mining. He is mining all the space engines. This guy's mining asteroids, obviously. And you'll see some really unique designs. People that build their own stuff. Like this one I think is a self-made ship as well. And we built this one. Who owns this? Looks like one of ours. Mr. Quanta. Nope. Roach. Roach built this. And I'm pretty sure Roach is in our company. Anyways, let's head into the market. See if we can pick up our fuel. All we have to do is walk up here, hit activate. And then go to storage. And there's our fuel. We just pull it over here like that. And we're done. And hit C, head down. Hit M. We want to go back to where our ship is. If it wasn't dark, I wouldn't use the destination tool because you'd be able to see it fairly easy, but because it's dark, sometimes it gets easy to get turned around. You don't want to get lost out here because it can take you forever to figure out where you're at and find your way back. This is something that's a headache. I mean, you can do it, not a problem, but it's just kind of a pain. Just invest any kind of time running somewhere only to find out you can't. Make your way back without running a long distance. So I think the day and night cycles in this game have changed. Because I don't remember it staying dark like this for so long. Now when I left out of the game, it probably just brings me right back to where I left when I come back into the game. But before I left out of the game, I spent a few hours mining yesterday, and it was dark here then. And so I'm surprised that it's still dark. Maybe I'm forgetting and there's a way to make it daytime all the time. I don't remember. But I do know that I like the daytime better than the night. It's easier to see. Now, doing the mining, it really doesn't, it's not that bad because you can actually see the ore a lot easier because it glows. So in that part of it, it works out pretty nicely. Here's the ramp. There's the ramp we want. We want to go up on this platform because we want to go to the transporter. Teleport back to number 6. Or 7, I mean. We're at 6. We want to go back to number 7. Whoop, did I take the wrong one? No. I also want to check my talents today because I've been training a lot of talents, and they train even when you are done. When you're not online, it's still training. They're still training. So, we're back to District 7. Excuse me. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be straight off front door back over this way somewhere. Ooh, this is it here. Oh, shoot! Nope, it's not it. Nope, that's not it. This is a mule. Like that one. What's it say? Okay, so maybe this is us right here. That guy wrecked, and that's why his ship is smoking like that. He's going to need to repair that. Here we go. Alright, so what I want to do is get my number 3 out. I'm going to walk up here. Let's fill that back up. Right. Hit 3, get out of that mode. And look at the map. And where I'm going to go is right about here. We will get in our ship. We will come up off the ground and we will look for the direction we're wanting to go. And we will take off from here like this. I'm going to point my nose up by pushing my mouse forward. I'm going to open that all the way up to 100%. And then off we go. Turn. Flatten out. We're at 800 meters off the ground and climbing. I want to get up ideally to about 2,000 meters. We don't want to go much above that. We start going into space and we don't want to do that because the engines will cut out. This is if we were in the cab. Fine. So if we hit shift and we scroll, we can scroll farther away, closer, as you can see. But I like being out here because I want to be able to see the things around me. We're getting a little high, so we need to bring this back down before our engines cut out. Got pretty high, wasn't paying attention. We're all the way up to 3,000 feet. That's cutting it close. So we're going to come back a little bit, get it closer. Now, flying at these higher altitudes also closes the distance quicker. As you can see, we're almost down to 10 and we started off at 35. It goes pretty quick. Whoa, hussy. Alright, so we're going to want to bring our altitude down because we're getting ready to come down here. We don't want to come in too drastic, and we're going to want to slow our speed a little bit. Now it's below us quite a ways. We don't want to turn our engines off. That's not good. We're going to just hit our brakes and just kind of slowly descend. We don't want to descend too fast. Oh, no. Ah, we bounced and now we have crashed. So what we're going to do is kill our engine. We're going to hit F because we're upside down. So there you go. Daisy cutter. So it gave me an achievement for doing that. And so remember we talked about how we can use the maneuver tool to pick up our machine, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to pick her up. We're going to rotate her around by hitting W. As you can see, we've got some damage. We're going to have to repair. See if we can find a flat area to put this. Oops. Bring him back down. Flat. Okay, so we're in a kind of rocky area here. I'm going to move him. Get him out of the trees. We'll kind of low, nice and lightly set him down here, which is better. And actually, we're going to have to pick him back up because we want to pick him up a little bit so we can make sure we can repair anything that's underneath. Alright, so we need to switch to our repair tool, which I think is 7. Okay, and so I have in my inventory this, not that, where'd it go? Oh, it's here. The lithium scrap. There are many different kinds of scrap, and depending on the level of the scrap, it's how fast it will repair and how much it costs to repair. And so iron scrap is the cheapest and the lowest level, and it would take a lot of iron scrap to repair a big ship like this, so I bought lithium scrap to do that with. Anyways, using the repair tool, I can use that lithium scrap to repair this stuff. So the damage isn't that bad. Maybe we'll get lucky and those are the only 2 items. Doesn't need to be repaired. Usually they glow when they need to be repaired. And I don't see anything underneath that needs to be repaired. The light is broken here. Okay, well, it's not damaged anymore. I don't think it is. Now it's fixed completely. Okay. Alright, so I think we're 100% again. Let's put this away. We're going to go to 6, grab the maneuver tool, and we're going to sit this down real nice and gently. And there we go. Now our ship is done. Alright, so we are on an area. We want to go to the number 1 tool, which is going to show us where all the ore is, if there's anything here. People may have been mining here already. I'm not seeing anything glowing, so we may end up having to get back in the ship and move anyway. Very little here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer control over to the link container by hitting this. Now the link container is our primary container, which means that anything we mine will go into it instead of into our back. We're going to move this over into the link container, as long as we're in range of our link container. Which brings us back to our talents. You can extend that distance using the talents. And it looks like our queue is empty, so it's time to add some more stuff. Which is going to be under Inventory Manager. Augmentation is what it's going to be. Plus 250 meters primary container range. So that means we don't have enough talents to do it, but we would have been able to we've trained quite a bit of it, but we would be able to move another 250 meters away from the ship mining that before we would just delink from our main So plus 10%, we're gonna go ahead and train. Oh, it's locked. Can't do it yet. Okay. So, architect, core unit upgrades, advanced core unit upgrades, improved core unit, and dynamic core unit. The equipment manager, refuel to efficiency. That will take just about all our stuff. Repair efficiency and repair to optimization. Plus 5% repair to health given. Let's claim that one. Oh, it's locked as well. Can't do that one either. Let's look at our surface harvester because that's what we are doing. That one's completely maxed out because we want to be good at mining on the surface. Improved surface harvesting. Okay, so that's 750. We don't have anything near enough for that or that. And this one we could, but it's locked. What we're having to do is wait for this to build up before we can really do anything else. We can do some more tutorials when we get a chance that will afford us the opportunity to earn some more points. That being said, I don't see any ore here anywhere. There's one. Yeah, somebody's mined this place out already. We gotta go look somewhere else. We'll grab what we can here. But as you can see, they glow in the dark. We'll grab these two. I don't really want to waste my time on this. We need to get our ship and move. Excuse me. Alright. Let's get in here. Let's see. We're about 240 meters from where we wanted to go. Let's look on our map real quick. We're close to it. I want to see where we are. I think we want to go over. There's some red here. We want to try to find an area where there isn't very much red. So I think we're going to go over here. Okay, so we want to turn so we face the right direction. Now we want to raise up, turn our nose up, and fire that engine up. Now we're going to slow our speed. I'm going to lower our nose because we don't want to get real high. What we're looking for is a nice clear area to land where there's not a bunch of trees. Come back down a little bit. I like this area right here. I think we're not even going to go that much farther. I think we'll just bring her down here. Hopefully we're not going to land somewhere that's going to screw us up. And so it's a little uneven here. Push forward a little bit. See if we can get somewhere where it's a little more flat. Right here. Chef. Boom, baby. We did it. And look at all this ore. Okay, so we found us a mining place. And now we're going to mine up all this ore. Nice and close to the ship, so we'll be linked to our containers. And the plan is to fill up the container 100% and fill up our backpack 100%, and then we head to the market and we sell it. I leveled up my surface miner, remember? And this is why I did it. It makes it easier for me to mine, and I can clear areas like that pretty quickly. So it's nice and full of ore when we got here, and as you can see, I've got quite a bit of it already off. You'd be amazed when you're mining like this how fast you can fill up your container. It doesn't take long, believe me. So as you can see when I turn the territories back on, that this space is blue. Any space that's blue is open house, open season. Anybody can mine its resources. There we go. I like to hop up, look around, find the ore we might have missed. And as you can see, it's really easy to see it at night. So that is one of the benefits of mining at night. Looks like we cleaned out that little nugget of stuff. I'm not seeing anything else right here yet. Let's move over this way, because we may yet see some stuff on the other side of this ridge, maybe. There's a little piece right there. We don't want to get too far from our ship. In fact, if we find a big enough pocket, we'll probably move the ship. I see some up here, but it doesn't look very big. And it'll tell us when we delink from our container. So far, so good. Alright, so let's look at our inventory. For 92, 800, 900, 900, 800, 69. Okay, so I don't see anything else here. So we may be done with this one here. Just want to check this out over here. I see a couple of little glowy lights. And maybe something on this ridge right here. Alright, I didn't check my inventory to make sure I'm not loading up myself. Nope, we're still connected. As you can see, we're quite a ways from the ship, so that's a good thing. I see some stuff back over there through the trees. I'm going to run over there. I'm probably going to disconnect now from my link container. Yes. So that's okay. I'm going to probably disconnect, but that's okay because I'm going to grab this little bit of ore right here. We're a pretty good piece for the ship now. I can't believe we're still connected. And of course, some of those talents trained last night while I was off. And so it could be we've got our at I think it's 250 each level, which means we would be somewhere around $2,000 maybe. No, 1,000. Let's see, I don't see nothing else here. I see people. That's not good. That means other people are mining out here. So let's run over and mine as much as we can, quickly as we can, before we get out of here. Yeah, I see their ships now. They brought a ship. And I could drop my territory marker here, which would block them from being able to mine on it. But I don't want to do that because it costs money to do that. It cost me like 500,000 just to drop the marker. And I don't want to spend that money. Or maybe the first one's free, I don't remember. And then I have to pick it back up. So it's just better off just trying to mine this stuff as quick as we can. And those guys are running around looking for ore. And they may do it to me. They may drop a marker here so I can't finish mine yet. I don't know. So we're trying to get this ore up as quickly as we can. Some nice ore pockets in here. We're going to run out of space in our bags pretty soon. We're going to be filling up here pretty soon. Put it back over here because I saw some good oil over here. Another ore pocket. Back right here somewhere. Yep. So a couple hours of mining and you'd have enough money doing this. You'd have enough money to purchase the Mule, which is a very decent ore hauler. And then some of those augmentations we did also makes us be able to hold more weight. I think that's why I haven't built up yet, because this is the first time I've mined since last night. And all those things that I queued up to train, all of that trained overnight. So now I can obviously hold more than I was yesterday. By now I'd be full. Okay. Let's see how we're doing on our inventory. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we're looking at the wrong one. Let's see this one. 30, 2,400, 2,100, 18, 2,000. Yeah, we can hold more today than we could yesterday. Pretty cool. Alright, let's see if we got some oil over here. I see something shining. Yep. See a pocket right there. That's a nice pocket. Oh, this is a big pocket. This is a good one. I might drop a territory marker for these, because it's a lot of ore right here. I don't see those guys anywhere though. Deploy voxel, deploy element tool. No equipped tool can use this. What are we doing wrong here? Deploy construct. That's the one. Now we need to go. Can't remember how to deploy those. No equipped tool can use this item. I can't remember how to deploy them. Let's just get as much as we can where we can, I guess. I hope nobody comes over here and starts grabbing, because there's a lot of ore here. It's the biggest pocket I've seen on the planet so far since I've been mining on Alioth. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Okay, so we disconnected from our container. It has been filling our backpack now. So we want to get back closer to our ship. Let's see some more over here. Okay, so it looks like we've cleaned out this area pretty well. Not seeing any more materials here. So it has gone back to filling up our main container, which is good. And we're going to probably need to move the ship so we can fly and find some more materials, which is probably going to be in that direction. Alright, so where do we want to go next? Look on our map. How about right here? Looks like a good spot. Alright. Not too far from where we are. If we can find a place that has a clearing. Try not to crash. There we go. Kind of get off this hill if we can. We're out here on the flat. Or at least where it looks kind of flat. Maybe a little more this way. Let's look a little flatter here. Hopefully we'll find some ore here. There's a pocket right here. Right next to us, so that's very nice. So, the ideal situation, like I said, is to fill up your containers as quickly as possible. Back to the marketplace and sell it for a nice profit. Which will afford you to buy materials, or buy machines, or blueprints, whatever it is that you're looking to do. It won't take long for us to be full here, I don't think. See where we're at. We're almost there. So we're gonna have to bookmark this thing because we're gonna pull up way before we finish clearing this thing. So we'll bookmark it so we know where to go after we go fill all this. Let's run over here real quick and get this pocket real quick. This will work. We're looking. We're at 99%. We're almost done here. Not enough storage. Okay, so we filled up. We have some space here. I think we can use this to finish up. We'll have to unlink. Use this. Get this last few pieces. Not enough storage, so we can't finish. Alright, so let's link it back up again. So, we've got 5,000. Over 5,000 liters of bauxite, 4,000 liters, over 4,000 liters of quartz, over 5,000 liters of hematite, over 4,000 liters, almost 5,000 liters of coal, and 506 of alcohol. So that should be a pretty good payday. I want to mark this so you know. I believe there's some more here somewhere. Down over that way and whatnot. So what we're going to do is we're going to open our map. We're going to center on us, and then we're going to scroll in, and we are going to bookmark the location. We're going to call it Ore 2, because I did Ore 1 last night. And there you have it. Head back to our ship, and then head to the market. Open our map. Go to the closest market, which is going to be right here. Hopefully we can get there without crashing. Warning, total mass of players on board. Excess mass. When you are piloting a ship, the core unit is capable of generating gravitational cancellation field. Compensate up to 20 tons of player inventory in total. If your passengers' total inventory mass goes above this threshold, everything above the limit will start to count as real mass, which can ground your ship or otherwise impact its maneuverability, just like any mass that you would. Okay, so what it's telling us basically, we need to be really, really careful because the ship will now be able to crash because it's so heavy. So we're going to take our time and try to get there nice and easy. And when we get ready to come in, we're going to want to get really low to the ground, really close to the ground when we get ready to take off or land, so that we're not going to land real hard and crash the ship, which will be very easy to do. And then it would be about repairing everything, and we don't want to do that if we can help it. Let's stay down. Let's stay as close to the ground as we can. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to really slow down when we get close, and we're not going to land up on the marketplace. We're going to land next to it so that we don't crash if we can help it. So when we come in for a landing, we'll bring ourselves really close to the ground and cut our engines slowly. We want to brake slowly, because what's happening is when we get ready to land, we have thrusters on this ship that keeps us from crashing when we get close to the ground. They act like kind of like a cushion, you might say. And so when we're overloaded, those cushions are overstressed, and so instead of keeping the ship from slamming into the ground, they can't stop it from happening. And so very, very easy to crash the ship. We just want to be really careful when we get back over here close to where we're going, and make sure that we're not really high, because the higher we are, the bigger the impact on the ground is going to be. We'll be lucky, in other words, we'll be pretty lucky if we don't crash, because I haven't been playing for a long time and I'm still kind of getting used to this. I might actually slow this thing way down a lot. I have to watch where I'm at. Finding a flat area is the best way to deal with that. It doesn't have any obstacles to get in the way. We still have 5 kilometers to go, so that's not just down the street, but it's getting closer. Now we're getting high again, so let's get down a little ways. I don't think we have any obstacles before we get to the market. There's the market. Slow down even more. I'm going to start slowing our engines. Oh, we got lucky. Boy, did we get lucky. Alright. Go ahead and bring it down and land it. Woohoo, look at that, fella. Boy, did we get lucky. Where's the market at? Oh, it's right there. So we should still be in our linked up with our ship when we get up here, so we can sell everything. That would be nice. Alright, we're going to want to do materials, and we're going to want to do minables, and we're going to want to do ore, and we're going to do tier 1, and we're going to start with the bauxite. sell. That took us over 100 grand for that. Next, we want to do coal. That's going to get us 9. This should get us to 10 here. This will put us over 2 million. Yep. Alright, we're over halfway there now. Now we're going to do the quartz. Okay, we didn't get much for that. Let's go to the tier 2s, which we don't have a lot of, so that stuff's not going to do us a whole lot of good. But it's better than nothing. Okay, so that puts us at 2.2 million. That, my friends, was the link container. Now let's unlink. Go to this one. We still have these. Let's go ahead and move them to the slot link container. Slot link container. Let's link back up. Go over here. See what we got. 35 and 69 hematite and quartz. Normally I wouldn't mess around with small stuff like this, but I want to try to get it out of my bag. Okay, so then we don't have that in the bag anymore. Alright, so that should put us down to... Yep, all manageable. Alright, 0 there. Why are we so heavy here? Oh, because we have this in here. Move this back to our slot link container. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, we got to do some flying. We got to do a bunch of mining. We sold that ore that we mined, and we traveled between markets to get to the fuel that we wanted. We accomplished a few things today, and this is this game. You know, this game is a lot of fun. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, there's so many things. Building a factory with machines that actually produce things. The whole thing, conveyor belts, all that stuff. And we aren't even close yet. There takes off a little ship. Well, he's rotating. Anyway, so I think we'll leave it there for today. We'll be back for another episode tomorrow. I'm going to speak to my friend. I think we're getting ready to start building a base, which will give you a kind of an idea of how that looks. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It helps us out. We really need it. And also hit the bell so you can get notification the next time we drop another video. Appreciate you. Hope you had a good time, and we'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day, evening, or afternoon. This is Crazy with Crazy Gaming, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.